Hello, I'm Czardus, and let's play City Skylines. Today we are going through the 5 best maps from the Steam Workshop for the month of January 2023, and so we are going to take a look. And first up, we have The Road Home by Larry Skylines. Now this map is really nice. I don't actually have the recommended theme active. It would not download for me, which is really weird because it is a classic theme that has been around for a long time and has worked for me in the past, so I don't know what's happening there, but I did pick one that I think looks good with this, and I am using the recommended LUT. So anyway, let's go ahead and jump in here. So this map is very nice. We've got a temperate theme, I think. Honestly, I didn't pay attention to that when I loaded it up, but we do, I mean, it's recommended to use a custom theme, and there's a lot of great little detailing here. You can see the bushes along the highway here and the different tree mitts. It looks really great. We do have a custom tree, or no custom trees on this one. I was using the vanilla ones, but we do have a custom road, the 4-lane 2-way vanilla or 2-way highway by Delta, I believe, and it is part of the Vanilla Plus pack. Let's see if I can find where it is. Probably over here. No, oh, but this one, it has intersection marking tool markings already in it, so if you are using that mod, they will show up and have a nice clean look to your interchanges and stuff like that, which is always nice. Here's that custom highway here, 4 lanes, 2-way, and you've got a train going by, looking really great. So now let's take a look at a few things here. The start square here is very nice and flat mostly. You've got a lot of space to work in there. Speaking of flatness, let's take a look at the contours. Yeah, like I said, it is mostly flat. You've got a huge buildable plane in here that you can work with. Working off of that start square, you can build a very nice city in here indeed. And looking at the natural resources, you have a lot of fertile land in there. You've got some ore over here. You've got a lot of ore in the mountains and oil over here. You have all the resources you need for this one. Looking at transport, you've got a ship path over here and a ship path over here. So there are 2 great ship paths here. And then over here, let's see how this ship does under here. Is it going to fit? I think it is going to be pretty close, but it will fit, I believe. Yep, looking good. So that bridge is the right height for that ship path. You've got a nice lighthouse there. Very, very nice work on this map, and I think you will have a lot of fun playing on it. Let's move on to the next one. And next up, we have Monterey by Alex and Teddy Radko. This is a great little map as well. There's lots of buildable space, lots of great little details, and just a beautiful map to behold. So this one, we are using the recommended map theme MIPS. So if you want to, you can download about 4 or 5 different map themes and then have the theme Mixer 2 mod, and you can load up the exact way that they have designed the map to be, to look and stuff like that. Let's go ahead and jump in and take a look at a few of the features here. So first off, we have a beautiful custom bridge done by Teddy Radko, the master of vanilla work, and you can see it is just so well done. You can just imagine that it is just a great bridge. I can't say anything more about it, but it's just so great. But anyway, then over here, you have this road that follows around and it meets up there. You've got a rail through here. Very nice work on that rail. You have a nice mix too of terrain. So over in here, you've got your start square and a little harbor here. And if we go to the ship paths, you can see that they come right into the harbor, which is great. You can have your ships right there. You've got your rail going through there. You have space to build here on your city, and then lots of flat plain to, or like buildable area to expand out into as well. You've got a rolling hill in the middle of this little valley that you can work with as well. But then you also have like desert terrain out here. So if you are one that really likes to have a variety in your biomes as you're building, then this is a great map for you. Let's take a look at the terrain. Again, it's very flat in here. You have a valley essentially, and then you've got a buildable area here and here, as well as over in there. terrain or resources. You have a little bit of oil there, lots of oil over here. That's how they got the terrain to have that color. And then just a tiny bit of fertile land in there. Again, the resources here were mostly done to paint the terrain to get a beautiful look. But beyond that, you also have some nice interchanges to work with. And you can see there is a bit of traffic flowing through here, which indicates to me that the traffic going through the map is taking that path. Yeah, you can see you've got an entrance here and an entrance there and another one there as well as over here. So all the traffic that is going through the map is flowing through here. So when you do build, you may need to build a bypass or something to get the traffic to go a different direction to lessen the burden on your highway going through your city. So keep that in mind. But other than that, this is a great map. I really enjoy it. And let's take a look at the next one. And next on the list is Fort K's by Uncle Ron. This one is a tropical map with a custom theme and a ton of custom assets. This one, it looks really pretty. It's a fun one to take a look at and see the beautiful work of a tropical environment. It's always, I don't know, I always love to see tropical ones. And the thing I really like about this one is the water. I think that is a great feature. Just the way that the water has been done to make it look very realistic. I really like that. Now let's take a look. We are coming right over to the start square actually. And you can see in here, we have a nice big interchange there that leads into the start square. You've got a road here. You've got some dirt roads come out to a little amphitheater type thing. And then you also have, or maybe that's like an old fort type. Yeah, it's an old fort that has been detailed in there using some other features or like other assets. But yeah, your start square, like I said, is in here. It is flat. And speaking of terrain, let's take a look at that. And okay, well, somehow I don't have that unlocked on this one. So anyway, a lot of you know I've had a lot of mod and tech issues with City Skylines the last couple weeks, and that yeah, anyway, so we are very flat. You can look this way and you can see that it is flat. You can also maybe click here and we can see our resources. Nope. But I am guessing that our resources are in here, and there's a few different textures there. And in fact, if we do this, we get a brush size. Yep, okay, so these are your ore, the brown. So a little bit there. There actually isn't too much ore on this map. Oil is that brownish. So you've got a little bit of oil there and there. And there you have oil to work with. And fertile land, of course, would be in here, I bet. Yeah, that's gotta be, well, no, it's not actually. It's not doing anything there. But anyway, so those are the things to look at. You've got a road coming in over here, and it goes all the way through the map. So you will have traffic going through the city. And then we might have a connection over here too, yeah. Look at that. And then for shipping, you definitely have a shipping path, and I think it goes through here. And then there also is that rail that comes through too. So you have a lot of things you can work with on this one, and it is worth checking out. And yeah, anyway, let's move on to the next one. And next on the list, we have Ann Haven Keys by the great Sadai. This is a really great tropical map, as well as the last one was. And Sadai never disappoints in their map making. It is a very great one here. So let's go ahead and jump in and take a look at some of the features of this map. So yeah, there we go. Let's take a look at this start square first of all. It's over in here, and it's a very flat area. You have a beautiful interchange right here leading into it with train tracks going right in as well. So you've got the highway and double track in there that you can work with. Got some nice detailing with the textures there, and a nice little bay here. Yeah, it's a little bay. and a little mountain or like hill to deal with, so you can do a little bit of work around there and make it look quite nice. Then looking around the map, let's take a look at the terrain here. And you've got mostly flat in here, so you can work a lot with that and build a beautiful thing. And then a little bit of a hill here to work around as well. But then it's not too bad. You've got a lot of different terrain to work with, or the different resources to deal with. Most of that is just used to paint in. There aren't any great areas for doing a lot of that. If you are using a mod like extra landscaping tools, you can add more as you wish, but otherwise you can just always import the raw stuff and work with it. You have another beautiful interchange here that gets access to 2 different sides of the highway. So if you are using any mods like 81 tiles 2, you can unlock additional tiles and make it out to these other islands as well. You've got a road coming in from out of map over here, going underneath what is probably a ship route. Yep, a shipping path goes right through there. And then that comes over here, and that goes to your start square. It also comes out this way and goes off map there, and splits off to go off map there as well. We've got a complicated interchange here, and a very beautiful design to that as well, bringing these 3 highways together. And I assume this, based on the traffic, goes off the map as well. It does. And so yeah, this is another pretty one. A great work again by Sadai. Let's move on to the number 1 map of the month. All right, and the number 1 map of the month is Yucatan Bay by Bringer of Fire. And this is an incredible map. You can see a little bit of it here. I apologize, I have fog on, and Steam has been really weird. That's why this video is like 2 weeks later than I wanted to actually post it. But yeah, anyway, so this map is just incredible. I'm going to show you a few of the features that are really great, and I really might play this on my free time. So let's go ahead and jump in here. Now, the start square is over here. There we go. You've got a nice start square here. You've got the road kind of splits here. This is a little bit unusual, but it's because you've got a hill there, and you've got the rail as well, and it kind of flows together with this here. So you've got a lot of curving going on, and then it comes back together over here and goes over to another interchange that feeds the start square. And this should be a very smooth interchange. It looks like it is very well designed, and it should not have too many traffic things. Let's take a look at the terrain here. It is very flat in here. So you've got a lot of buildable area, and then you can expand out from there and have plenty of buildable area. And this one, I do recommend getting more tiles, like 25 or 81 tiles with 81 tiles 2 mod. And it's just mainly because the map is so great. If you go all the way to the edge, there's these fields even. So Bringer of Fire has detailed all parts of the map, which is always impressive. And yeah, anyway, so you've got interchanges here, you've got another one here, you've got an interchange here that's really cool. You've got a road that goes off that way. You've got a road that comes over here and goes underneath here, which I believe is actually, I'm going to unlock all the tiles so that we can see this in its full glory. And I take that back. Steam, again, is being weird, and I don't have 81 tiles currently, so that is that. But anyway, you've got this going through here, and it does not have a ship path going through here, but that's okay because it has a little area that if you wanted to, you could have a ferry go through and stuff like that. But you do have this little causeway type thing, which is really great work as with vanilla assets and stuff like that. Then it comes over here to another interchange, opening up this island for your work as well. And there is definitely a ship path going through, or like going over this tunnel. And then that comes back over here towards the start square. Let's take a look at resources really quick. And we've got, most of them are painted on. You can see that's how the fields are that way. But you do have ore all over in the water if you want to do some dredging. And you do have oil in some spots that you'd be able to work with, and fertile land as well. And now for the highlight of the build. It is these pyramids that are incredibly done with vanilla assets. It looks so awesome. We're going to switch over to this view. Just outstanding work here. And then there's another one. You come over this way, you can go right across. And by the way, this is a completely vanilla map. You don't need any mods to run it. You don't need any custom assets. These are all with vanilla assets, and that is just so cool to see. So I hope you enjoy working or playing on this one, and I hope you have enjoyed this video. Be sure to click on the one on the screen now. It will take you to more awesome maps that you can check out. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you next time. Take care.